Well, hello everyone, I'm Yeti from BUVU Gaming, and today we are back in Willy and the Curse of Bone Town. And, well, I'm not quite sure what we need to do here to continue. So I think we're gonna try and go outside. Maybe we need to find something out here that can actually help us get this key, right? I still think it has to do with this guy. Somehow we have to make him come to our room and then make it down and get that key. I think that's the idea, but I don't really get how we are gonna do that since he's doing it so fast.
The city at night. You never know.
Okay. Well, then there's probably not much point in going over here either, and we can't take anything from here. Did I try that?
I could pick all the weeds and try to fix it, but I'm not here for that reason.
Yeah. Okay, I probably can't take the sign either. I don't see why we should,
Better
but...
leave it here. Other travelers might need it.
Indeed. Okay. Okay, let's try and go back up again. Yeah. Okay, well, let's see. We have... What do we have? We have a do not disturb sign. We have our room key, 10 key. We have aftershave, and we have the letter. There was something down here though. Everything begins there in the warmth of a friendly place, which is kind of underlined twice. So I don't know if this is, and it even has little, what are these called? I don't remember, but it seems to be like a clue or something, right? But I don't really see anything we can do with the fireplace. Well, if the fireplace had to be warm, right? Then, because we do have a fireplace in our room, then we would have to find a way to actually light it. And we don't really have anything to do with that, so I don't know. It might mean something completely different. I was just thinking maybe you could get the heat and then you could get a hidden message out of this or something strange, right? But anyway, let's see. Can I put
Better not waste it.
Nope. Okay. Can I use my own key for other doors?
On the key, there's a big 10. I don't think it's a master key.
Okay, too bad. Then we have a do not disturb sign, which I don't really see what we need for.
Let's see if I can.
Oh, ha 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 ha.
Done.
Okay.
This sign is useless now. I'd rather not take it with me.
Then we should just have done it over at the number 9 instead. But okay, we probably can't do that since we could do it with this door, right? So this is probably where we were supposed to be doing it. Okay, we have a wet floor tripod.
It is used to warn that the floor is wet.
Okay. Well, that would kind of be handy out in the hallway right now. And anything else here? There's some stuff down. Ooh, bucket and rag.
I don't know what's inside this bucket, but from the smell, I'd say something that isn't alive anymore.
Okay.
I don't know what's inside.
Oh, no.
The things I have to do. Let's just hope it doesn't spill. I wouldn't really know what to use to get rid of this stink.
Are we gonna do the cleaning job because the cleaning lady isn't here? Oh, there's also, yes, a spill right there. Nope, there's nothing else. Okay, but I'm pretty sure it has to do with this. So let's do this.
Very good. It looks like the cleaning has finally started.
Okay. And then we can place this, right?
Just how I pictured it.
Lovely. Now we have a bucket and everything and a wet floor tripod. Okay, so that might... Oh, yep. Okay, so when he's trying to go up this way, the innkeeper, he might actually go this way, and he did say when he had to go up, it takes a long time, and he didn't actually mean going up the stairs this way, but that's why he uses it when he has to go down, he goes this way, but when he has to go up, he goes this way, but now he can't, so he's gonna come this way, which is gonna be really slow, and then we can go down and steal the key, right? Okay, let's try.
I see someone's been busy, but I can't smell the usual fresh scent. That means the job isn't finished yet, and I can go through. Better check what's happening in room number 10.
Ew.
Can I help you?
I'm testing the room service. Excellent service.
Also the price. Maybe I forgot to tell you that after a certain number of calls, an extra fee is triggered.
Cordial as usual.
If there's nothing else, I'll get back to my business.
Everything's okay, thanks.
Oh, okay, so we need a smell. Well, we have the aftershave, right? Okay, so let's try and use this.
And now something classy. The contents haven't changed, but now there's a fresh musk ox scent.
Aha. Okay. Let's go back. Yep, go over here. And try this again.
Agile and silent like a ninja. I didn't even realize the cleaning lady finally got to work. Better not walk across it. I'd risk ruining this beautiful work. Oh, she also added the essence of muskox, my favorite. I'll go around the back. That guy's gonna have to wait for a second.
Aha. Okay, so he's gonna go
Nobody's
that
coming.
way.
Better go check the entrance.
Uh-huh. Okay, so then we're gonna hurry down this way. There we go. And grab this.
This is my chance.
Okay, so now we have the key. Lovely. And then we're gonna go back here.
Let's hope there won't be any other obstacles. At last!
Made it! Ooh, and we closed the door. Okay, welcome gift.
I don't trust taking them. There's the chance they could have been eaten by mice, the owner of the place, or the cleaning lady. In any of the three cases, I don't want to take them with me. They're apple cores. They really leave much to be desired as a welcome gift.
Ooh, achievement unlocked. The apple of your eye. Okay, so just had to investigate it. Yeah, I don't really see the reason to eat them anyway. They have already been eaten, unless you have you fancy the the cores. Anyway, let's see. We have a fireplace.
Everything starts there, in the warmth of a friendly place. I think my father meant warmth in a literal sense. Perhaps he hid something in the fireplace. Let's try searching there. What is this? This brick doesn't seem to be bonded to the fireplace like all the others, but I can't rip it out. It seems after all these years it is partially calcified back into the fireplace. I need something to grab hold of the cracks.
Okay. Well, right now all we have is keys, right?
This brick doesn't seem to be bonded like all others.
Okay, so let's see. We do have the little bell over here, and we can apparently go this way, which might lead to our own room. And then we have the door.
It's the bathroom door. At least this one seems to function.
Ah, so back here is where we came from. Let's see. We have a sink.
They seem to have invested a lot in the guest's hygiene.
Ooh, drawer.
It's a drawer. Look what's inside. Somebody forgot a nail file. Better take it. It could come in handy.
That would be handy to get a brick out of the wall, wouldn't it?
Tradition tells us it's better not to spy on showers with the curtain closed. Tough luck. Fate really doesn't want me to take a shower or a bath.
Ooh, achievement unlocked Psycho. Strange things in this game. Okay, let's see. We have, looked at everything that was here. Let's have a little look-see. We still have the bell. Have to check out, but before we do that, let's try this.
It seems to be working. I can take out the mortar holding the brick. Clever, a niche. Let's see what's inside.
Oh.
It looks like an old library card. It belonged to my father, Henry Morgan. Last read book, Properties of Concrete. What did my father want to tell me?
Properties of concrete. That does sound seem a little odd.
That doesn't seem like a good idea. If the owner finds out I entered room 09, I don't think he'll be happy. If anything happens to me, the Dead Man Inn has no insurance to cover the damages. In this room, they seem to have taken one step ahead in technology. No rope to pull.
Well, it is also a nicer room, right? Okay, so let's see. It doesn't really seem like we have anything else. Let's have another look at this.
It's a card for the Bonetown Library. The card belongs to Henry Morgan, my father. Let's see the last red book. Properties of Concrete. What was he working on in his final research? Better go to the library to make some inquiries.
Yeah, but that probably has to be in the daytime, right? So we need to
After this amazing night, it'd be better to go back to my room and rest. First, I'd rather take the key to room 09 back to reception. I'd prefer to avoid having problems with the innkeeper. I have a really big day ahead of me tomorrow.
Probably a good idea. Ooh, the next morning.
I think the time has come to find out what Dad was working on. I better check the library card again. I'm sure Dad left me some other clue. It's a card for the Bonetown Library. The card belongs to Henry Morgan, my father. Let's see the last red book. Properties of Concrete. What was he working on in his final research? Better go to the library to make some inquiries.
Yeah, well, it doesn't seem like we can really look at it, like we could with the list of the bicycle items and things. So I guess the clue he was referring to is just a concrete thing.
I'd rather not touch that substance.
Okay, so far so good. Do we have anything we need to talk to you about?
Good morning, good sir.
Good morning. How was your night?
There were moments I thought I wouldn't survive. Then I saw a ray of light and realized that the worst was over.
These are just some of the thrills you can experience here at the Dead Man Inn.
What happened to Bonetown in the last few years? I remember when I used to come here that it was a nice little town.
I think it's just progress. The young prefer to go try their luck elsewhere, apart from a few exceptions. It's just down to us from the older generation to keep up the honor of Bonetown by welcoming the incoming tourists with love and professionalism.
I'd have to dispute that, actually. Is the public library still there?
Sure, boy. It's one of the crown jewels of Bonetown. At least it is according to what Margaret, our librarian, tells us. I'm simply reporting what's said because I personally never go to such places.
Strange. I would have bet the opposite. Could you tell me where it is?
Turn left at the main square, just outside the door. Boy, if you don't want to get lost, use this. It's an old Bonetown postcard, but it was used as a tourist map during the golden years. It could be of use to orient yourself and move around Bonetown.
Oh, cool.
Thank you.
Are you interested in something in particular?
Just to reminisce a little bit. My father used to take me there all the time. Thanks, and goodbye.
Yep. Okay, let's see. Welcome to Bonetown. Okay, so we have some kind of strange place over there. This is where we are now. We came in here, right? And the fountain is right there. So we are probably... Where are we? Over here somewhere? I think maybe that's the inn. And then we could go this way or that way. Potentially. It's really hard to see where we are on this. Okay. Well, there we go. Let's, oh, no. Okay, how do I close this again? Right click, left click, doesn't really... Oh, we have to click outside of it. Yep, there we go.
Better leave the key here. I don't know if I'll want to avail myself of this service again tonight. There you go. Now I can leave.
Aha, yes. Okay, yeah, so we have like this little square here. Then we have one place going there, one place... Yeah, okay, so we came from over here, right? Yep, okay, yeah, so that's shown here now. That's where we came from. We are right here, then we can go this way, or we can go straight. So we need to go that way for the library, right? What if I click on this?
Here.
Ooh, maybe we can use it for fast travel. I keep pressing escape. I'm so used to using that to close menus and everything, so I keep doing it. Okay, Bone Town Library. Ooh, we have some posters.
I don't need them. It's one of those old message boards on which they hung the wanted posters. Here in Bonetown, time seems to have stopped. There are still posters of the gang that was raging here decades ago. The members have become famous. I recognize the posters of Rufy, Nami, and Zoro. The others are faded from exposure to bad weather. There's also a little footnote. Posters offered by the Lafitte Amusement Park.
Oh, that's probably the one we could see. Ooh, that's another story. I got an achievement. The one, that strange place we could see on the map. Let's see, is there anything? Yep, we have some junk.
Better not. It's like seeing my house. Even if I picked everything up, then it would suffer the same fate in our closet at home. Wow, there are some extremely rare first editions here. I don't think I need this kind of souvenir. It's the public library of Bonetown. I never imagined it would have survived, given the state of the town.
Okay, we have more junk.
At first glance, there seem to be different tomes, some of which have considerable value too. I wonder why they're out here. I don't want to take anything from here. It's still material in the public domain.
That's true. Okay, ooh, we have Goda.
It looks new. I don't need it.
Okay. That was that, and then of course we can walk somewhere. Let's see. Door. Oh, it's open. Nice. That must be Margaret.
If in the future I have to conduct some new research, there are some tomes here that you can't easily find in other libraries.
So we have books and books.
A well-stocked library, but it would be a lot of work to put it in order. For such a small town, there are a lot of books.
Very.
Good morning.
Good morning. How can I help you?
What happened to Bonetown in the last few years?
The city has always held more allure, at the expense of the small villages, and Bonetown is no exception. All the young people left when they had the chance, leaving the town in its current sorry state. It seems you know our town well, although you're so young. Can I ask your name?
Of course. I'm Willy Morgan.
I'm Margaret Teach. But for those who attend the library, I'm just Margaret. Once there was a Morgan here in Bonetown too. Then he left, seeking fortune, and he became famous. But he never stopped coming back to visit Bonetown. I don't think you know him.
You mean Henry Morgan by any chance?
You surprise me, and that doesn't happen often.
The point is, I know him very well. Henry was my father.
I'm sorry, kid, I didn't know.
Don't worry, it's been a while.
10 years ago, right?
How do you know that?
Kid, I'm the librarian. I basically remember everything that is put on paper, and Henry used to come to our library a lot.
Do you know anything about his disappearance?
Unfortunately, only what I've read about. One night he was here in Bonetown. The morning after, it's like he vanished into thin air. Not a clue, not a trace. No letters or anything that could have guided the search parties to a solution.
Do you know what he was working on in his final research?
I don't know. He always read a lot, basically all the tomes you can find in here. And sometimes at his request, I had to order books from other cities as well.
Do you know if he had enemies, maybe?
Henry? Let's be serious. I think there were very few men as affable as him.
Thanks for the information.
Don't mention it. If I can be of any more help, just ask.
How come all across Bonetown the gutters seem to be new?
They are new. There's been some geological instability in the last few years. We don't know yet if it's due to natural causes or human activity. In any case, the result is that Bonetown no longer has a working water network. and the only way to retrieve some water at a decent cost seems to be this one.
Whose idea was this?
Maybe the only person who really cares about the state of Bone Town, our Mayor Steve Bonnet.
What can you tell me about Steve Bonnet?
He's the only one here doing something to keep Bone Town alive. Without him, our village would be much worse off. I suggest you go visit him. He knows everything about Bone Town. If you need something specific, he'll be able to help you for sure. These days, he lives in the town hall to deal with all the city's problems, but he's always available to everyone.
Thank you. I'll visit him as soon as possible. I need to consult one of your tomes.
It's always a pleasure when someone wants to benefit from the services offered by our library. What are you looking for?
Ooh, okay, so not very famous pirate songs, grog and other delights, properties of concrete.
Properties of concrete.
Oh, what a surprise! It's not among the more popular in Bone Town. I guess this is the second consultation in more than 10 years.
Doesn't it get the attention it deserves?
Here in Bone Town, people don't read a lot, especially a book like that. I could never have managed to face it either.
Where can I find it?
I guess it's somewhere on the upper floor. You should recognize it easily.
Thank you.
Maybe we should
I
hear
need to consult one of your tomes.
something
It's
about
always
the
a
other
pleasure
ones.
When someone wants, what are you looking for?
Not very famous pirate songs by Threepwood.
Unfortunately, that's one of the most requested books. There's even a waiting list to consult it.
Grog and Other Delights.
It hasn't been available since 1998, when grog was declared a substance harmful to health, and the book was never reprinted again.
Grog, are you kidding?
It was a short-lived law, abolished immediately afterward to avoid a mass uprising.
Luckily,
Don't get me started. A cup of grog in the morning is like a panacea. But in case it happens again in the future, I have put aside a personal supply.
I don't recall the exact title.
I'm sorry, but
Okay, there we go. Yep.
Thanks, and goodbye.
thank you for visiting the Bone Town Library. If you need a specific book, you can ask me, Ms. Teach, or just Margaret.
Thanks, I'll keep that in mind.
Okay, so we have checked out the books. Let's try and go upstairs. Oh, wow. This is a little bit messy.
This lock is peculiar to say the least. I'm pretty sure that I'd need a special key if I wanted to open it.
Yeah. Almost looks like a half star or
It
something.
seems to be a very old crate.
Okay. Then we have, what is this about? Huh. Okay, we have lots of books and on the desk here.
On this desk, there are books of every kind, from how to build a cuckoo clock to anchovy fishing for newbies. How? Should I remove everything on top of it? There's no time. And above all, I wouldn't know where to put all these books.
We have a voluminous book.
It's the famous book Properties of Concrete, the last book read by my father.
Oh, wow. Okay, it was this one. I was so focused on this, I didn't even notice that until he moved.
It's stuck under the huge number of books on the desk. I must find a way to free it.
Okay, maybe if we could place something else under the desk in place of it, right? Do we actually have any items on us? We still have the file and the library card, and then of course we have the map. What's this thing in the back? And then we have this. Okay, let's see. We have this, we have the desk. Okay, so looks like we might have to go somewhere else. At least I can't really see anything here that would help us. Map, library, the nail file. Well, I think we still need to find the lock.
It doesn't work. A peculiar key is needed, or something that could force this lock.
Yeah. Okay, let's go down. Oh, unless we can ask her about it. Let's have a little see. Okay. Yep.
What's that old crate upstairs?
It belonged to Charles Teach, a great-great-grandfather of mine. Many years ago, we opened it with the help of a locksmith, but it was empty. Then the key got lost again, and nobody has any interest in it anymore. Maybe the locksmith has a copy of it somewhere. I never feel like throwing it away. It's still a family heirloom after all.
Thanks, and goodbye.
Thank you for visiting the Bonetown Library. If you need a specific...
Thanks, I'll keep...
Okay. So let's see. Did it actually mark anything new on the map? Okay, so no, we have to visit things for it. But you can see there is... this must be the amusement park, right? It also looks like this might be something. Probably here there's some kind of sign. Okay, well... I think we are just gonna try and keep going this way. Ooh, hello. You look a little bit funny, little chicken. Kind of mechanical almost. Menu of the day. Ooh, one-eyed Jack. Rest... something. Oh, restaurant.
Menu of the day. Chicken, or chicken and salad, or chicken, salad, and cheese. While for drinks, there's only grog. I don't need it.
Nope, not gonna steal that.
I don't see how the complete menu of the... If I had to guess, there are more than 100 chicken dishes. I may be wrong, but I think the owner specializes in cooking chicken every possible way.
That would never be my favorite restaurant. Chicken is not exactly my favorite type of meat.
One-Eyed Jack Restaurant. The name is catchy. The sign much less so. I don't know what's worse. The chicken wings used as bones at the sides of the skull? Or the general state of the sign? Everything here is going to the dogs. I wonder what happened to the city. It wasn't always like this. They're barrels filled with water. I don't think that dragging this barrel of over 100 liters would benefit me a lot. It says to follow the arrow to access the museum. I didn't know that Bonetown had a museum too, especially a museum in this obscure alley.
That is kind of interesting indeed. Okay, so that's here. Okay, so the museum would be up there somewhere. Oh, we have to go the long way around, I think, if we want to go over here. Yep. Okay, is there anything else here that we can interact with? We have another gutter.
It looks like it was installed recently.
Well, is that really what you call this? Because when I hear gutter, I think it's like, you know, the gutter along on a street where, you know, there might be like a little, well, yeah, it's just along the street where all the trash and dirt and stuff accumulates, right? I wouldn't really consider this a gutter, but maybe that's the same word you use for this in English. We use a completely different word for this. But, okay.
I don't think there are any books here. Even if it's battered, I think I can make out the word restaurant. It's not time to enter there yet. I need to use the clue left by my dad first.
Okay, so that's not what we're gonna do, and it looks like doesn't really look like we can find anything here to use, so let's have a little look. Ooh, a jack. Oh, that could be useful.
It's one of the most modern objects I've seen in Bonetown so far. I don't know how, but I hope it might come in handy.
That could definitely come in handy. When you want to lift something. Ooh, a propeller.
At first glance, it appears to weigh over 100 kilos. Surely working out in the gym made me stronger, but I don't think it performed any miracles. It seems like the propeller of an old vessel. There's also some writing. Flying Dutchman. I don't think it's that Flying Dutchman.
Okay. Then we have the sign, or we can go in there. Anything else out here? Nope. Okay, let's see if we can go in here.
There's a sign with the word museum, which rules out the possibility that it's a library. I'll go back there later. Now I have to find a way to obtain the volume Properties of Concrete from the library.
Okay, it's very linear. Like, I have to do this before I investigate the other areas. But okay, at least it prevents you from spending a whole lot of time in here before you go back without actually being able to do anything until you finish this, right? So, here we go. Ha. And then...
I don't think I should use it on the book.
Well, no. Okay, on the desk.
Let's try. It worked! Check out what we have here.
Ooh, look at that.
Let's see what it is. It's another letter from my father. It's dated July 22nd, 2008, earlier than the other one. There's also a piece of paper that seems more ancient, but I can't figure out what it is. Better take a look right now. If Dad did all this so that I'd find it, there must be something important.
Ooh, okay, so July 22nd, 2008. I hope it's you, Willy, who's reading this letter. Otherwise, all my effort will have been in vain. My latest research confirmed that Captain Kidd and his crew found a huge treasure. I don't know where they hid it, but they drew a map which was divided between the members of the crew. Before his execution, Kidd hid his piece of the map in a cell. I managed to find it still intact. This means that the map was never put back together and that the treasure still lays somewhere forgotten. You'll find a piece of the map together with this letter. It is of course unusable without the other pieces. Ooh, so we're gonna have to assemble that. From my research, it seems the rest of the crew took refuge in Bone Town, awaiting the return of their captain. After years spent looking in every book of the time, I finally discovered the list of the crew. Okay, then we have a whole lot. But is it Edward Drake, I think. Chris Avery or something like that. Rock Lafitte. Didn't we hear about a Lafitte earlier? Who was that? Oh, that was related to the amusement park. Lafitte amusement park, right? Then we had Walter Fly, Eddie Bellamy, Tom Raleigh, John Roger, and Charles Teach. Ooh, Charles. Oh, so if we can get into the box, that would be Margaret's great-grandfather or whatever he was, right? So that might actually be in that chest if we can get into that. Find the missing pieces and reach the treasure before someone else does. I can't say anything else. Can't really. Something short, I think. I feel I'm being tracked. I don't know if we will ever meet again. Love your dad Henry. Is it life short? Or time short? I think it says time short. I feel I'm being tracked. I don't know if we'll ever meet again. Man, there's a lot of people who would have a lot of trouble actually deciphering this, because I know several people who can't actually read this when it's this type of font. I learned to write this myself years ago, but I've kind of forgotten most of it because I haven't used it. But it's still hard for me to read it.
Now I understand what the piece of paper was that I found with the letter. Dad always performed great feats, but I never imagined he was looking for Kidd's treasure. It has always been said that it was basically a legend. I don't remember the complete story exactly, but maybe the librarian can help me. And I have a list of names. Better start asking information of the townsfolk, without attracting too much attention. I don't need my father's old library card anymore. Even if someone found it, it would be useless. I have the letter and the piece of map belonging to my dad.
Awesome. Okay, so far so good. Let's see.
It's a piece of the map belonging to Captain Kidd, but I can't do anything with it if I don't find all the other 8 pieces as well.
Ooh, it's quite a project we're gonna go on. Then we have a library letter. I was just hoping maybe we could look at it, but that doesn't seem to be an option. Okay, well, I think we're gonna stop this right here, and then we're gonna continue with it next time and start out by actually hear if she has a story that we can use to kick off our search with. But yeah, that was it for today. Thank you for watching, and as always, do take care and happy gaming!